RT International start with breaking news this hour coming from Turkey because two explosions have reportedly hit the city of Istanbul. One is said to be near the central Taksim Square. The second was near a football stadium and is said to have injured 20 people. Emergency crews have been scrambled to the area. Well, we can get more information now from a journalist, Alaaddin Kilic, who is in Turkey at the moment and joins us on the line. Good evening to you, Alaaddin. What more information do you have? What more can you tell us?
Well, hello. The information that we have is that two explosions happened Saturday after a football match in central Istanbul. The attacks targeted the police bus when it was leaving the stadium after their security job. And the police later on intervened and took the control over the situation by extinguishing the burning cars with water cannons. The last information that we have is that there are no injured or dead ones, but ambulances are there, police is there. We are waiting for official numbers to come to confirm the human casualties.
Alaaddin, you mentioned a burning car there. Is the suggestion this was a car bomb? Do we know what may have caused the explosion?
Well, the official cause of the explosion is still under the investigation of the police, but what we know for sure is that these explosions targeted the police buses when they were leaving the stadium after one of the big football matches in the country.
There have also been reports I'm reading, people have reported gunshots also have been heard. Can you tell us any more about that?
Well, we have no official confirmation about the gunshots, but police is there. They are trying to take the control of the situation. They are intervening with water cannons and probably searching for suspects in the area.
This was a crowded area at the time, is that right, Alaaddin? Because, as you said, a football match had taken place. Can you tell us more about that? Had it just ended? Were there fans leaving the stadium? Who do you think may have been the main target here?
Well, this match was being played by the last year's champion of Turkey, Besiktas, and another club from another city. So after the match, this attacks targeted the police cars especially. However, there have been no human targeting, whether inside or outside the stadium. The local media is suggesting that this attack is a terrorist attack, but however, we do not have an official confirmation as of now.
Sure, it hasn't been long, has it, since previous terror attacks have taken place in Istanbul. Just fill us in, Alaaddin. Are you living in Istanbul at the moment? Has the city sort of been on edge? Has there been concern of potential further terror attacks?
Yes, as of 2016, we had many terror attacks in Istanbul, and if you could also include a coup attempt in the city, which we still have the severe effects in the city. Last couple of months was quiet and silent in the city, and still today we have a terror attack again, and this is not confirmed yet, but because of the style of the attack, since it is targeting the police cars, it is considered as a terror attack. So as of now, the situation seems a bit like this.
Sure, and I know it's something that's just happened here, Alaaddin, but have you been able to see if there's been any official response from authorities at the moment from the Turkish government?
Well, we have been waiting for an official response, but as I said earlier, that the police is in the field right now investigating. They are not allowing people to come close to the place where the explosion happened. Hopefully soon we will get confirmed information by the government officials.
Sure. And Atin, there were reports too of an explosion at Taksim Square. Is that something you're aware of too? We've talked about the one outside the football stadium there too, but what information do you have about the explosion at Taksim Square?
Well, the stadium is also close to Taksim. So this place is a bit specific. It's a place where it leads to the Bosphorus, and at the end of the road you reach the Taksim Square, and there are many consulates and government buildings as well. So these two explosions happened near to each other. So one was near the stadium and the other one was a bit further close to Taksim Square.
And the one near the Vodafone Arena, the football stadium, you mentioned appeared to target police. Is the assumption that the one on Taksim Square also targeted police?
Well, there is no official statement about the explosion in Taksim Square. The place of the explosions are close to the Taksim Square, and in the second one, we do not have an official target as of now.
OK, all right. Well, look, Alatin, we do appreciate you coming on to RT and giving us information that you've managed to glean over the last few minutes or so. Just to recap then, in the last few minutes, breaking news here in RT, 2 explosions have taken place in the city of Istanbul. As we're looking at the map, you can see one took place at the Vodafone Arena. That's actually the stadium for the Besiktas team. Apparently, they had just finished playing a match against Bursaspor when the explosion took place. We were speaking to a journalist who's based in Istanbul just a couple of moments ago, and he said it did appear to target police vehicles which had been sort of there because of that football match. And then further on the left there on the map, you can see Taksim Square. But again, the journalist we just spoke to there said they are in close proximity, although it's not clear who may have been injured in that Taksim Square blast. Although overall, Turkish authorities are saying that as it stands, 20 people have been injured, although there are no fatalities at the moment. Of course, Turkey and Istanbul on high alert since previous terror attacks over this year too. But these are the latest pictures we're looking at from Istanbul. That clearly is the stadium, the football stadium, the Vodafone Arena, where that blast went off. And as I said, the second blast there at Taksim Square. 20 injured, that's the latest. We'll keep you updated.